Welcome to the Rashawn Franklin Show. Back after a week off. Hope y'all are doing well. It's hot out. Feels great. Back with my guys, live from the South Equator, south of the equator. Emmette Knuckles. What I say? South Equator?
The South Equator. Like the North Pole, South Pole, there's only one equator.
South of the equator. Knuckles live from Brazil. What's good, man?
Chilling, man. A little tired, but we pushing through it.
For sure. Me and the fiance, we was looking at Copacabana Beach in Rio. We was looking, yeah. We surprise you with a little trip at some point. So we'll talk.
Yeah, I heard LeBron is where you want to be. That's like the new spot. LeBron.
Okay.
But they say it's still smooth. It's like older.
Okay. Is that in Rio too, LeBron?
Yeah, it's like a different neighborhood. Like they both like the upscale ones, but like LeBron is like the new joint, and Copa's like the old faithful.
Yeah. Y'all got new beaches out there? I'm sure.
They got to have them somewhere. Probably not like directly in Rio. I ain't seen none in Sao Paulo, but they might got them somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard some things like, I don't know, people that has gone to Brazil, Rio, was just new. They just took it off. I don't know. Anyway,
you can't do that. You can't do that here. It's illegal. That's illegal.
That's what I was told. It could be a farce.
That's illegal. They will come get you if you're running around naked where you ain't supposed to be naked.
Okay, that's good to know.
Nude beaches. I heard only old people go to those, but I don't know.
Wrinkly ass. All right. Live from the Ville, north of the equator, is Josh Bray. What's good, man?
Man, it's same stuff. Just busy. Me and wifey going on a cruise on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. So looking forward to that.
Nice. Where y'all docking at?
We're at Turks, and we go to. There's two other spots that we stop at. Don't get me lying, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. All adult cruise, no kids.
It's a bet.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a bet. And live from also north of the equator is Keith McCarthy, Fresno, California. What's good, man?
Same different day over here, man.
Yeah. Still playing caregiver?
Nah, not really. She's out of her brace now, so.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing good.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, fellas. Well, a lot has happened since the last time we spoke. The best thing that happened, I think, was that the Bulls jumped into the top 4 of the NBA draft. New regime. They fired AK, got a young black man in, and now, with the top 4 pick, we might be cooking. Who got number 1? Atlanta? No. Washington. Washington got 1.
Jazz
2 is Utah.
Went the Jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 is Memphis. And then 4 is us, Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. Any of y'all watch the lottery?
I saw the highlights of it.
Yeah, me too. Caught the highlights.
Yeah, I was watching that with bated breath.
Yeah, you had the dog in that fight.
I'm sure. Yeah. Go ahead, Q.
No, I was just saying I saw the reaction that John Wall gave getting the number 1 pick.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny.
Yeah. Making moves.
Number 2 got number 1 for them. Yeah, so, it seems like there's a consensus top 4. It's going to be AJ Dybantsa, Caleb Wilson, Cameron Boozer, and the person who I think is the best prospect in this draft and one of the best prospects I've seen in a long time. Not a long time. I would say he has tremendous upside, and I think he should be the number 1 player in this draft is Darryn Peterson. He is incredible. He's got a lot of 6'6". A lot of guys don't have that type of build anymore, but he has the skills to go with that build. And so I think he has the limitless potential going into the NBA. So who do y'all have as the number 1 prospect on the board? And we'll kind of talk through your analysis of those 4 guys. We'll start with Josh. I know you felt strongly about AJ.
Yeah. With AJ, didn't watch a lot of him throughout the year, but definitely pulled up some film, looked at some clips, then looked at some highlights just because I like to look at both because neither one tells the full story. But The guy was impressive. I mean, 6'9", really good footwork for a 6'9" guy. He looks like he has footwork of like a more of a 6'6", 6'7" guy. So you don't see that too often. He has a pull up. He has a 3-pointer. He can go get his own shots. He knows how to use his body, which also is a high skill that a lot of guys just don't have. Very athletic. I mean, he can jump out the gym, one leg fadeaway, spin moves. I mean, he had the package. Now it's going to be interesting to see what he can do in the league against other guys that are his size. But he's impressive. Yeah, y'all crazy.
I missed that one until he says.
But he can do a little bit of everything. I don't know. Like when I was looking at him, he looked like a Tracy / like PG-13, that type of player, but 6'9". I'm not saying he's going to be that. I'm not saying that he's that impressive. The footwork and the ability to move at that height and being able to shoot the ball, that's what impressed me.
Yeah, he already got his like adult body already. Pause. Like,
and that's why I kind of want to see how he does against other people that are also in the league. Like,
it's not as fluid. Like we're gonna put on DP
Yeah.
highlights. It's not as fluid as him. I think he's gonna fill out. He's got a lot of work to do with the fundamentals, but it's there. Good pass, skip pass, knock it down. So
good vision, back to the basket.
Because you can play him in a lot of places. Like that's the thing. 3-4.
It's time to get action. Here we go.
There it is. Yeah.
Easy work.
Yeah, for me, with him at the 3 spot, he didn't look like he could turn the corner on guys.
That's a problem.
So, but he's lanky, so I think he'll have a nice little mid-range game. He could put it on the floor, but like I didn't see him being able to bend that corner and like get by, which is what you would need from like a superstar type of guy. This guy can hit that corner and get to the cup.
And he scores just so effortlessly, DP does.
Yeah, he got the corner on him. Yeah, give me that. This was the game that I watched when I watched him. He busted old boy's ass from BYU. That's on him.
Huh. God damn.
I don't know why the coach put him on this kid, because this kid is like a 1-2.
For sure.
And AJ's like a 3-4.
Right.
Sometimes wing stoppers can guard the point of attack.
I think he wanted to check him. From what I remember from that game, it was billed as like the battle of the number 1 picks in Lawrence. And AJ, who's very competitive to his credit, said, I want to check that one, like, what's up? And Darryn proceeded to bust his ass, but still,
Coach couldn't say, no, you can't check him. That's a mismatch.
Yeah.
No, we're putting our point of attack defender on it. Not
thing is at BYU, who else is going to guard him?
Yeah, they had a couple guys, but I feel you. This is the only time these gonna be in college and see each other. Like, what's up? Like, let's hoop. But his game like looks a lot like nowadays compared to AJ's.
He's a modern day guard, which he'll probably be at the 1, because most ones today are like 2s that can pass a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much what he is, a 2 that can pass. So he'll probably be on the 1, but I've seen him. He got off the ball, and he can still be effective off the ball. His nature is more of a scorer than a setup guy, but he can pass.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got bounce, handle.
Yes.
He can get by you.
He can play with another guard pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he can play with another guy that has the ball too, and they be able to jive. To me, he's the one that I've seen of the consensus 4 that has like superstar potential. He's the only one that I've seen that has that.
Wait a minute.
I think he's just probably the most polished coming in.
I don't know about that.
I like this kid too. I don't think he's a superstar, but I think he's gonna be an all-star.
I don't know, man.
I like to me. Caleb is my second favorite guy that I watch.
He's getting asked for that, bro.
Well, that's this man. Listen, big dog. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why I'm getting. What was that? What was that? Pads? Man, I live with a woman now, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna judge your algo, bro. I ain't gonna judge your algo.
Man, I gotta tell her what's up. Hey, you know what? You know why? Because she been watching YouTube on my in the living room, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shut up.
Hey, I like how you think on the fly, bro.
That's all right. Whatever.
Yeah, my YouTube account was up in the living room.
Man.
Anyway, back to
sign out.
Right.
Back to DP. I think the reason why he's not the number one consensus, even with all the talent in the world, is because they can kind of question his competitiveness, and so he kind of set out some games at Kansas, basically not trying to get hurt before he got to the league, and he's in the league not hurt. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't blame him.
yeah, it's all that money sitting there.
It's what everybody does in the modern NBA.
Right.
I'm not gonna jeopardize
And in college
$10
football,
million.
people sit out bull games.
Football, I really feel them because that one is super violent. But hoops, they do it too. So I can't. I'm not knocking the kid for that. No, now this kid.
Oh, god damn. Oh,
My God.
Yeah, he's better than AJ to me, and they kind of similar. They're both 3-4s.
Travel. God damn.
Yeah, he probably did travel a little bit.
I got to see that again.
He's got a smoother handle. He's a better athlete to me. They both bouncy, but this kid moves better.
I want to see him be able to step out and shoot the three a little better. But if he is a bull come July, late June, I would be extremely happy. Give me that. Hey.
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I think the Kansas kid's got all-star superstar potential. I don't think the BYU kid is a star in the league.
Man, go to his highlights real quick. You must have clicked on the wrong one.
No, I watched the full game. Like I said, I might have caught him on a bad game. I got to watch more.
Caleb Wilson for a second because, we just saw a minute of highlights, and there's no I guess play call for him. It's a lot of energy plays,
Right?
Which is cool, but that's only that only get you so far in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with that. They didn't call plays for him as a freshman, which
Which it could be the team he's on too. UNC, they probably have a lot of prospects. Everybody got to get the ball, and he may have just played his role. But it's just what does your back look like on offense? And I think that's the difference between Caleb Wilson and this guy here. At least that's demonstrated on his highlight tape.
When I watch them play Duke, they don't necessarily run their offense through him, but he got some play calls where they were deliberate in trying to get him the ball in certain spots. He, to me, was way better than Boozer, but I know.
I think that's the difference between AJ and Caleb and why he's rated higher is because you can kind of run your offense through AJ. He's had it in practice, right? So look, he's carrying it. He got the rock, dribbling it up the floor. He can kind of do that. You know what I mean? So that's the major difference. And ultimately why he's gonna go 1 or 2. If Caleb falls to 4, man, I would be so happy. Here we go. Hey, Caleb's a way better athlete than him.
He's a better athlete. He got better handle. He's I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Yes, you could run your offense through him at BYU, but do that shit in the league, good luck.
And he's low-key a 4 in the league. He's not a 3.
He's a 3-4.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh!
I think he more 4 than I'm with you, Keith. I think he more 4 than 3.
Probably so.
He's more Julius Randle than Jason
Julius
Tatum.
Randle can't do that. What we just saw.
Yes, he can.
Yeah,
Man, Julius Randle can't cross.
he can put it on the floor and dunk on you. Yeah, he could do it.
Man, I done seen it from Julius. He has no handles. He can
Julius.
dunk the ball. He has no handles.
This kid is a better prospect than Julius coming out, but Julius can do what that kid just did right there.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's more Julius than Jason Tatum. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment.
Well, yeah, if you're given
Me too.
those two options between Tatum and Julius, he's closer to Julius.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Like I said, highlights are. I don't like to watch them because they can be very misleading. I gotta watch you in an actual game.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, it looks like AJ is going to go one. One of
Seems
the
to be.
ESPN scouts came out and was like, I don't understand this. Darryn Peterson has been the number one prospect. And when we watch them face up, Darryn busts out. It's the same thing you're saying, Emmett. Like, the narrative has just changed. It should have been DB the whole time.
He
I'm not
gave
sure how
him
it.
the blues
Yeah,
when they washed up on the same floor. I don't get it at all. It reminds me of that time. I know you were a big Lonzo fan, and I was like, I
I
don't
knew
know.
you were gonna bring that. I knew you were gonna bring that up. I knew it.
No, but it reminds me of that time. I'm like, everybody's talking about Lonzo is so nice, so nice. And then I watched him at Darren Fox. I'm like, Darren Fox busted his but how is Lonzo, everybody hyping him up to be the next best thing? I watched him on the same floor, and Fox gave him the blues. This reminds me, this is exactly like the same.
Lonzo
I
couldn't
went back and
score
go,
either.
Yeah, but
he was getting all the hype like this kid, and everybody was saying he's going to be better than Fox. They matched up. Fox busted his, and they go to the league, and Fox is way better than Lonzo. So I think it'll be the same kind of scenario here with the Kansas kid if AJ goes before him.
yeah, it seems like it's trending that way. I think Washington is like kind of settled on him, but we'll see. Things could change within these next couple of weeks for sure. But look at if DP does go to. Look at the starting lineup Utah is going to have. They look like they could be like a real force in the West, like Kessler,
Yes, they do.
Trip J, Laurie, Ace Bailey, or Keontae George. Both of them is nice. And you got Darryn Peterson. Like, that is a squad. That's a top six that's like legit. I'm sure Danny Ainge is no dummy. The only thing is that Carlos Boozer works for the Jazz. Like, he works there.
No, they can't take him.
He's a scout. It's very difficult to look in this man's face and say, hey, we're not going to take your son who's a top 4 prospect with you sitting here. You know, it's just very difficult.
Man,
So,
it's business. And it's clear as day that your son is not the best player.
You can look at it and explain it to him like, listen, we got Jaren Jackson.
And
we got Laurie Markin. That's 2 guys that's playing the 4. Then we're gonna draft your son. That's another 4 or 5. We got Westcott. We need somebody that could put the ball on the floor and play in the backcourt. It's just I think you can explain that. I don't imagine Boozer will go to Bridges.
That'd be
a pretty
crazy.
easy explanation.
That would be nuts. That would be nuts.
Yeah. I mean, and Boozer could basically say, hey, you could, start Trip J at the 5, or you can draft Cameron, bring him off the bench initially. Like, there's ways you could do this. They consider Laurie a 3 mostly. So, there's ways around it. We'll see what happens. I pray as a Bulls fan that they.
You hoping he get taken. You want him to go too?
I don't blame you.
He's going to be a Bull, dog. He's going to be a Bull.
He is not impressive at all.
He's not impressive, but in terms of these 4, he's clearly number 4. I would actually rather take Darius Acuff over Boozer. Yes.
I haven't gotten that far down the board. I've only gotten through the top 4 consensus, and he's number 4 by a wide margin.
Yes.
Which is what makes me think he's going to be there at 4.
He's going to be there, but do we take him? That's the question. Because it's a really good draft. Like, you don't necessarily have to take this kid. But this is Darius Acuff. He's getting some comp to Stephon Marbury. Can shoot the hell out of the ball, get to the cup. He's got a lot. He's about 6'3", old school guard.
Ooh.
Cal.
Arkansas been putting him out.
I mean, they got Johnny Cal now. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna check him next.
Yeah, but look, he can get behind. He can get by you. He's got that good first step, quick first step. Look at he got handle out this world. Dime corner, dime. It's lit. Okay, Hey, and one. What the I call that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, as a new GM, that guy has to basically treat the cupboard as his bear, right?
Sure.
I'm not a huge fan of Buzelas. I think he's okay. Really not a huge fan of Giddey. Now that we got this 4th pick, I can be honest. I don't with him. Okay.
He was hyping him though.
Nah. I'm trying to tell you about Josh Giddey.
All of us told you that he ain't. You kept
Now that we got the fourth pick, I can say this. I don't with him. Okay. Like, let's move on. We can start from scratch. Like, and if you want to start with this point guard, this kid, I would love it. So listen, if they end up taking Carlos Boozer or Cameron Boozer, I wouldn't hate it. I would think because we have number 15, I think we can do like some stuff that can like give us some pieces to try to build this thing up. Do I think Cameron Boozer could be like a number 2 or 3 on the championship team? I do.
what?
Yeah.
He might be a Bulls. I
Eventually,
feel you. I feel you. He might be a Bull coming up soon, so you gotta.
Right.
You got. He has to go up a little bit.
He
Right.
could be a 2 or a 3.
He
That
definitely
man
can't
is
be
a
number
that
2.
man is a 6 man at
He's
best.
definitely not a
dog.
Robin.
6'9"
He's not a
center.
Robin. It's not even close to a Robin.
He's not the second best player on the championship team
He's
in
a
no
role
shape or
player.
form.
He comes off
Yeah.
your pitch for you. He's a backup big.
He's your 6 man ideally. If we want to be like generous, what he could be on a championship team.
oh, he nice.
I think he might slip. If I don't take him,
easiest
if I don't take him out forward, he might slip.
I'm cool. I do not want this guy. I am not gonna be. I'm not gonna be happy if we take him. Look at him.
Ooh,
That was kind of nice though.
get some.
He got more of an offensive bag than Buddy from UNC though.
No, I watched him on the same floor. UNC kid can put it on the floor. Got a little mid range post a little bit.
Is this guy going to be a lesser version of like
Look how slow he is.
Blake Griffin?
You can't even like put them in the same like just because like
Look at his jumper though.
the Blake hat.
Look at
That athleticism.
Bro.
he squats to shoot a J though. It's hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He even runs like
Like
stiff.
this
Yeah, it was hard for him
Yeah.
to get back up court.
Yeah, he's slow.
The
He
behind the
looks
back was
slow.
nice though.
It is.
And that one right here, trying to strip
I've-
me? Nah.
Seen 7-footers do that.
Yeah. I think our GM's a little smarter than that. He really like seemed like he knows hoops. So I don't think he's gonna do this. But
How
If it
big
was-
is he? 6'8"?
he's he's about 6'9".
6'9"?
He look about 6'9".
Yeah.
But he moved like a center.
Ugh.
Old school center.
Yeah.
He moved like a 90s 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Give me
I think
that.
he might
Okay.
slip. Like if you put him next to like Wemby, then you could probably start him at the 4.
Yeah. We're
Or
gonna talk
Chet.
about
Or
Yeah,
Chad,
or
a guy,
Chet.
you know what I mean? Yeah, but other than that,
A little Kevin Love action.
there it is.
he ain't a scrub. I think he could be like your 6 man on a contender.
All right, let's call it. Who's gonna be the best prospect out of these 4?
The Kansas kid.
I
Josh,
agree with that.
Going with the BYU kid.
Keith.
Kansas.
I think DP is a generational player. I really do. I'm so high on that kid. He has the effortless way he scores is God given type. So, I can't wait to see him in the league. I wish he was a Bull. I wish we had got to that jump to the top 1 or 2. We didn't. So he will not be there unless some crazy shake up.
Give me that shit.
Please.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't
He's
gonna
like a
happen.
martyr in
Nah, he's
His
not
part-
being there. You're looking
Well-
like you're probably picking between Boozer and Caleb.
Caleb,
Like
yeah.
that. Yeah, those are probably, The other kid you showed, I got to watch him play, but he looked interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, if they take Caleb 3, Memphis, I would think that we don't go Boozer and we either go Darius Acuff or we go the Illinois kid that can really shoot, Keaton Wagler. So there's all these guys are nice. So it's like you can't really unless you take Boozer. So
Kid
it's
out of
like
Louisville.
Yeah.
Mikael Brown, he's nice.
Yeah, I heard that they saying it's like 8 or 10 guys that like got a shot at being like
Yes.
nice.
Yes. So yeah. Fun couple weeks to see how this shakes out. I think that AJ and DP are gonna like jockey back and forth for number 1. Washington really has to consider Darryn Peterson for sure.
Yeah, he should be the no-brainer pick, but we'll see.
All right. It looks like the Bucks are finally open for business for Giannis. I think this gets done soon. And from what I'm hearing, because the Clippers ended up getting that pick from Indiana, they might make that move for Giannis. And I've heard the Bucks would take that number 5 pick in exchange for and some other stuff, obviously, in exchange for Giannis. So you would go with Giannis, Kawhi, and Darius Garland out in the West. What do you guys think about that? And is that the best deal they could get?
Do the Clippers have like other people's picks too? That would be like flipping them for just the 5th pick in the draft.
Yeah, I would guess that they put I don't know exactly what the package would be, but
Yeah,
I think it would
if it's
be
their picks, it's gonna be late picks, is what I'm saying. Like, do they have like other people's picks that would be like lottery picks?
the number 5 picks give in a loaded draft gives them a chance to reset. That is the headliner of this, in my opinion, right? And so they're considering this. This marriage has to end with Giannis and the Bucks. So they're searching for the best package out there, pause, and now you got to make a decision. I think that's a good one. I think, you know, you could do worse.
Yeah, I think it is a good decision if they go ahead and do it. You're talking about getting a top 5 player when healthy with Kawhi Leonard. We could say, man, towards the end of the season, he was like he might have had the best like second half of the season. He was balling. Now, I don't know if he comes back next year and still has that same will or energy wherever it came from, but you put Garland, Giannis, and Kawhi, nobody wants to see them healthy. They just got to be healthy.
Mhm. Which is a big if.
With
For
those
all
It is
two
a big
guys,
if.
yeah.
those.
John Collins at the 4,
Yeah.
Brooke Lopez at the 5. Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. You could do worse. I'm not sure it's enough. I think so.
I don't think it is either. Yeah. But I mean, what else? Are you gonna get anybody that approximates Greek with the number 5 pick? No. So
No.
if you're the Clippers, yeah, I would do this from the Clippers perspective. From Milwaukee's, I don't know.
I don't know if
I
there's a
would
better
be
deal though, man.
I'd be hitting up Boston and trying to see what's up.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing I was gonna bring
That's
up.
if I'm Milwaukee, that's what I'm doing.
So Jaylen Brown, I don't know if it's 10. I think Boston. Well, first of all, JB has basically said he wants out. I mean, in so many words, so they would trade him. Milwaukee, you would rather have Jaylen Brown and like a roster, or you wouldn't want to take the number 5 and try to rebuild. That's kind of the question you're asking yourself.
Yeah.
Even though I think JB can be like on his own team, I think he's gonna do numbers. I think he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Would
He
you
proved it already with the
Yes,
Celtics.
correct.
I mean,
Yes.
we saw them without Tatum. He was averaging like 28 or something like that. So yeah, he's going to hoop, but you don't get any better. You're in the same spot really that you're in.
Yeah,
You get a younger star and you flip him for a younger star and hope that you can team him with somebody before his window closes.
yeah. So
Or do you think that you could get somebody that will ultimately be better than Jaylen Brown at the number 5 pick in this year's draft?
That's a big if.
Don't trade for the number 5 pick and pick Boozer though.
Could happen.
it could happen.
Don't do that.
It could happen.
Yeah.
That could happen.
In which
So,
case it would be a horrible deal.
who has a better chance to win a title if they traded for Greek? The Clippers or the Celtics?
Celtics.
Yeah, just because of how good of an organization the Celtics are. They're gonna, even though they may be up against the cap, they're gonna find players to play their role. They got a good coach. I would definitely go to Celtics.
I would go the opposite, but that's just me. I think the Clippers have a better starting 5 if Greek was to go there versus going to the Celtics. I do agree with Keith. I mean, the Celtics is like a historic franchise. So yes, they know what they're doing over there, where the Clippers have kind of been chaotic. But you have Kawhi Leonard, and if he can do what he did this year with Greek and Darius, which he's young, John Collins, he's young, I think they have a better shot to win than Boston.
I don't love the fit of Greek and Tatum for some reason. It's a little clunky. Love the fit with him and why though. That works and it makes sense. And then you have a secondary ball handler in Darius Garland. So Greek can kind of like roam defensively, and you take some pressure off him offensively. It could really work. I don't know if it's championship worthy, but they could be scary.
Then you got your guy off the bench,
Mathurin, but they got to re-sign him apparently. I didn't know that. So
he's nice.
he is nice.
He's nice.
He's a microwave. Kind of come off the bench and give you some points. I don't know if I would pay him big dollars, but to re-sign him, they might have to. So we'll see. All right, let's talk about Philly and New York. The Knicks swept these, got them out of here quick post haste, nasty ass whooping. I thought that game 4 they was gonna put up some type of fight, but it was over by the first quarter. So
it was so bad.
They was whooping their ass.
Both foots.
They was down 30 in the first.
I don't even know where Philly goes from here. Your two best players are old and always injured.
You gotta start this process over again. That's what it looks like.
You gotta trust the process again.
It kind of sucks though, because like if Embiid was healthy, we're looking at top 3 centers ever. I mean, you could seriously make that argument. I know it's a big if because
he's never
injuries.
Been healthy. Yeah.
But man, that sucks for them.
I think they made a lot of mistakes along the way though. Like beyond Embiid, like I think they still could have had a good team if there's picks that they fumbled.
Look at these books.
$70 million? Jesus.
You can't trade him. Who's gonna take that on?
Nobody.
Reports say that Daryl Morey got fired today.
Ooh.
Because of these books. And the competitiveness of this team is non-existent. Really.
Paul George, 56. Old man PG.
Getting paid.
He getting paid. You better believe he's picking that up.
He's picking that option up for sure.
Yeah.
And let me see, he's on the books 69. Dog. You'd have to attach like 3 first-round picks to get somebody to take on that Embiid.
69.
So this is the worst contract in the league?
Yeah.
Only
probably.
because of the injuries. That's the only reason. If he's not injured, he may be worth that 69.
I don't even think he is.
Wow.
It's gonna get cut. I don't give a shit.
Or is it?
Or is it? Right. Come on, bro. I'm reading the numbers right there. What's wrong with you?
He's gonna be worth it. I don't think even in his prime as a healthy basketball player, he will be worth $70 million.
Yeah.
Fully healthy in his prime. No.
He nice though, but he's never on the floor. Ever.
And he falls a lot. He hits the ground a lot.
Yeah, it's sad because he's like I do agree to some extent. I think he would have been a top 5 all-time center if he
would have been nasty.
Stayed healthy.
They are in salary cap hell. Like I haven't seen one this bad.
You gotta wait this for 3 years.
4. Really? Oh no. Okay, yeah, 3.
3. Because you're not good, so it doesn't make sense to like attach picks to get these deals off. So like you kind of just stuck and hope somebody gets desperate and thinks that they're a Paul George away from competing.
Now who the would think that?
He's been terrible and hurt.
Look at these numbers. You can't justify trading for a guy that makes $50 million that gives you that. Like either one of these.
He played like half a season and averaged like 12 points.
And
so whose contract is worse?
I think Paul's. For sure.
Yeah. I actually
no
agree.
Question.
Yeah.
I would say Embiid's because it's longer.
But maybe he figures it out and gets on the court. Paul's never on the court.
He played well at the end of the season, Embiid. And then I think he got hurt again, and then he made it back in time like for the playoffs. But yeah, Paul, I don't know if he played like half the games. You have to go see. But it was bad.
Them some bad deals.
And mailbox collecting checks.
Good checks.
Podcasting and stealing money. He's good. He's good.
They saying the Knicks is the 2014 Spurs.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Said that.
Here we go.
There, I mean that's the comp. 6'1" point guard, elite big man, Kawhi, crafty two-way wing, and then the Swift. Honestly, I don't buy this. I think this is
The
This is
Spurs.
disrespectful.
It's a little bit.
The only one is not disrespectful for is the point guard. The rest of that is disrespectful.
This is just fodder. Let's
Yeah.
throw this out. I'm saying that the Knicks are playing offensive basketball better than a lot of teams I've seen ever. Like, have y'all watched them play?
I've been watching them.
Them are playing offense at a level that, like, it's going to be very tough for anybody to beat them. And shout out to Mike Brown. He was able to, they got Tibbs out of there. He brought this Golden State type offense to them, and they're taking the off. I think they have a real shot to win this. They're that good offensively. Even if they go against OKC, which they will,
Yeah.
it's going to be very difficult to stop them. I just want to see it. At this point, I just want to see the matchup and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they don't have Dub, I don't know. I think they'll have Dub, though.
Yeah,
I think they'll have
At
Dub.
that point in time, I think he'll be back.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a chance against OKC.
New York wins, that city will go
It's going to burn.
crazy. It will
They're going to go there.
It's going to burn.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't imagine that they would beat OKC.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They are up. Like, they
The
are
East is
blowing.
buns, though.
All right, we'll see. They are blowing out. You got to watch them next time.
Because Philly just doesn't count, kind of. Like, they
They're in
didn't play like
shambles.
a playoff team at a certain. They just kind of laid over. I will have to see them in this next round.
I kind of agree with you, Keith, a little bit because with Atlanta, they gave them a little bit of trouble, and I was never big on Atlanta, but I've been big on the Knicks. I do agree with that part. If there's a team that can beat them out the East, it's them. It's them.
Yeah.
I thought Boston might have a small chance, but I was expecting more from their role players, but it didn't happen. But the Knicks can be a problem.
They go legit about 7, 8. I think they're going to be able to play
deep.
Off the bench. They're going to be able to play, obviously, Mitchell Robinson, McBride. So that's 2. And then either one of Jordan Clarkson or Landry Shamet. Shamet has been he played extremely well in game 4. He couldn't miss. Neither could McBride.
They set a record. I think it was the most threes in the first quarter or the first half in the playoffs. They couldn't miss. It was crazy.
This team offensively, I ain't never seen nothing like it. I mean, Golden State, but they are. I mean,
I've seen some pretty good offensive teams.
They're just clicking right now.
They are clicking at all right, okay.
They East up. I feel you.
Okay.
Atlanta even gave them a little bit of trouble for a little second.
Yeah, but then they woke up.
Atlanta's not even that good.
For the first couple games, and then they woke up and they haven't fell asleep again. You know what I'm saying?
Because they beat Atlanta by 40 or 50 in one game. It was nasty.
Yeah,
that's what I expect them to do the whole time. But not that. But I expect them to handle them in short order.
I think they, they're like Keith said, they're clicking, and they got winners over there. I mean, let's call it what it is. With these Villanova kids, they're winners. So if it's OKC Knicks, and I'm not, dismissing the Pistons. They got the Cavs. I don't know what the score is that one right now, but they didn't have the Cavs in the torture chamber over there. Okay, the Cavs are
a little bit. Yeah, they went up.
I don't believe in Detroit
too. I don't either
as a contender.
Yeah,
a playing team gave them runs. What are we talking about?
Cavs up 12 with 9 seconds left in the third. It'll probably go 2-2 back to Detroit.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think whoever gets out of that, New York should take care of them. They'll be in the final. That's a fun finals. The Knicks and OKC.
I would say that it'll be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. Well, I know you had strong feelings about Pacers losing that top 5 pick for Zubac.
Yikes!
I like Zubac, but yeah, not for this though.
I like Zubac too. I mean, we drafted him. He looked good. Magic traded him. He's okay. He's not a top 5 pick type of worthy guy.
No. Not at all.
Like
Yeah.
the 20th pick. If you tell me I traded the 20th pick for Zubac, I'd be like, ooh, like that. I traded the 5th pick for him. I'm like, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, the GM came out and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I fucked this up." That's usually the precursor to a nigga getting fired for real.
Yeah, when you trade the 5th pick of the draft for Zubac,
For
your
Zubac.
seat got super hot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which
So
is
y'all giving, yeah, for sure, which it should. So y'all giving go back to this next round. Y'all giving the Cavs and the Pistons no chance to beat the Knicks, correct?
Whoever got there's food.
I agree.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I assumed. Let's go to the Lakers. Let's do it. Let's do it. M, Bray, our resident Laker duo, have at it.
I take it M. He wants to
Go
call
ahead.
it out. He's silly. It's exactly what everybody thought was going to happen. Nobody that was going to put any money down wasn't going to bet on the Lakers. Did I expect them to get a game? Maybe
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I doubt it was going to be two. It was pretty simple. I mean, when you're missing arguably the best player in the NBA, it's tough, right? It's a lot to do to a guy that's averaging 30 plus. To try to get some players to make up those points is difficult. So it's really no surprise. It would have been very interesting to see them play at full strength. At full strength, I think they get OKC, but we'll never get that opportunity, or at least this season won't get that opportunity. Yep.
So you think with adding Luka, they would have beaten them?
Without J-Dub, yes. I definitely think it's a higher chance, and I think they can get them in 7. I do. But like I said, we'll probably never get a chance to see that
We'll never know.
unless they meet up next year. But what's going on right now, I'm not shocked. It should be a quick sweep tonight at 10:30.
Night.
Yep.
Yes.
I think it'll be over. And not only that, Austin's hurt. I mean, I'm
He hurt
not. I
again?
know you call me this big Laker fan. I'm not a huge Laker fan. I'm not a big LeBron James fan. I just call it how I see it.
It's just
Austin
subjective, man.
yeah, Austin had something going on with his ribs. He came back not 100%. Luke, he's been off. I mean, I don't know what he's been. He can't hit a jumper. It seems like this is kind of expected.
You agree, M, that if Luka was there, y'all would win in 7?
I don't think we would win. I would say we have a chance to beat them. I don't know if I would. I definitely wouldn't favor us in the series. I would say probably 55-45 OKC. That's probably how I would parse
With
it there.
Luka still no J-Dub.
Yes, of course. If both teams are fully healthy, they would beat us. No question.
Yeah. Okay.
If they don't have J-Dub and we have Luka, I don't know. It could get interesting.
I agree it's a little different.
Is it a little different when you're bringing in a guy that averaged 34 points and 6 assists, 6 rebounds? And I get it on the defensive end, it's not good, but offensively, man,
Yeah.
it's like night and day. So I hear you, but to say it's a little bit of a difference, Luka's more than a little bit of a difference.
I'm only just saying that because of how good OKC is. That's it, pretty much. I respect Luka. I know how good he is. I mean, you adding the top 5, 6 player in the league to your roster is going to help.
5'6", this guy. This guy is disrespectful.
So yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
It's like the humble diss.
I get it. What's next? What's next for this team?
It's like saying Lamar Jackson is the 5th best quarterback in the AFC.
Yeah, it's like it's a diss. But
Is it?
yes.
I don't think any NBA analyst would have Luka at 5 or 6 when healthy.
No, he's top 3.
I don't think anybody
unquestionable.
would have that. I just don't.
He's a top 3 player in the league.
And that's not coming from being like a Luka fan. That's just coming from a nigga that watches ball.
What did I say? What did I say he was?
Top 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's where I got him at.
It's disrespectful.
He knows what he's doing. Look at him.
This game's crazy. So no, I don't know. I think we would have a chance to beat them without Luka. No, there's no chance. With him now, Reaves is not your guy like he currently is. He slides back into a secondary ball handler role to Luka running the show. That kind of change that slides people back into more of their natural order of things instead of, Reaves spearheading the team and being the guy.
What's
So I think
next?
it would give you a chance.
Thought he was a superstar.
I never said
Who?
Reaves was a superstar.
Reaves?
I've been saying for years I didn't like him, that he's overrated. And
No,
I
Josh,
know
I like him. I said
it was Sean
I-
and him saying, no,
No.
no. I've been saying he's nice for a while. I don't think he's the best player on the
I
team
was-
that could beat OKC, but I think
did-
he's good.
he just jumps into people and flops. And y'all see what's happening. He's honestly, he is getting exposed because people are playing really good defense on him and the refs are letting them play. And he is struggling. Now, maybe he's hurt a little bit. That could be fair. But Austin Reaves is struggling. What he was doing in the season, it is not coming over to this postseason. It's night and day. And the word is he's not going to get the money that he's going to ask for because of what's going on. Is he hurt? I don't know. But what I do know, this postseason's been terrible.
He unrestricted?
He's unrestricted this time. If we could get
He's
him back
unrestricted?
if we could get him back on a cheaper deal, I will take it. But I don't anticipate that happening. Somebody's
going to ask for a bag. Watch.
He's got Sacramento.
He's going to ask for a bag.
No. I can't imagine that kid is gonna. If we match whatever offer is presented to him, I don't imagine that he would walk away from this. I hope it lowers his market value. I don't think so. Okay, see, because like Brody said, he does kind of kind of foul hunt and kind of look to initiate contact, and they're kind of pulling the chair, and he's just out of control right now. He hasn't been able to adjust to the way that they're guarding him. But what is next? We have to figure out what LeBron wants to do. Does he want to come back on a cheap deal, like an MLE type deal, and ride off into the sunset for one more go? Or are we just completely moving away from LeBron? I could see us making a run for Greek. I don't think we would have a great chance at landing him. You're looking at essentially the restricted free agent market, which is like Kessler, Watson from Watson. I like Kessler. Watson from the Nuggets, Peyton Watson, and the big kid from Detroit.
Jalen Duren's not going to hit the market.
I think he's restricted.
Well, he's not. They're not letting him go, man. They're going to play. They're going to max him.
They're going to pay him whatever.
Possibly. Yeah.
How many years does LeBron have?
Left the plan? I think he could be good for one more year.
One?
No, on his contract. Right?
Yeah.
He's free. He's free.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. So, with Austin being unrestricted, he could just bounce.
I don't anticipate that would happen, but it's a possibility.
And one of these weak ass teams is going to overpay him. He's going to be a Sacramento King, bro.
I think so too. I think they're going to toss him. I don't know what he's making now. There might be like 40 or something.
I think between 35 and 40 is about
40
what he's going to cost.
You want that? You want that?
I would take him at 35, no question. In the modern NBA, that's what guys make that can score the ball.
I can see 35. I think he's going to ask for more because of what he's done in the season.
That Lakers getting paid, dog.
No, it does for sure. That's why people come on cheap deals for a year and then go get paid elsewhere. Like this free agency is not great. Next summer there are some actual guys, but I anticipate that we'll re-sign Reaves. I don't have a great feel on what's going to happen with LeBron, and we'll probably make a play for one of the restricted guys this summer.
Yeah, I think it could just be Luka, on the books. We'll see. Let's talk about this Minnesota and San Antonio series before we get off the NBA. Wemby got ejected last night. That was crazy.
Foolish.
Dog, what the was that?
Definitely intentional.
Yeah, he honestly should be suspended for game.
I think so too. He looked at him and then cocked back his elbow.
To Emmette.
Damn, he could have hurt him. He could have hurt him for real.
Yeah.
Man, the Spurs. I'm not sure if it's this year.
It ain't.
But soon, them they are the truth.
I like them versus OKC.
This year?
Yeah.
They play well against them this year, so it's not crazy.
J-Dub's going to be back. So the Spurs beat them 3 times this year?
They match up well with them.
I think they beat them 3 times this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I was worried about him having a second co-star because I wasn't sure about Castle being it, but I am very sure about Dylan Harper being the number 2 on that team. That little is the truth. Wemby, Harper, Castle, and Fox, they might got a shot, man. I don't know, G. I don't know. Them is all right.
They hooping.
No, they legit.
And they got 2 or 3 guys off the bench that can come in and do
Keldon,
work.
Vassell kind of closes for them.
Mhm.
Champagne comes in and gives them good minutes.
They're deep, just like OKC.
They're yes.
Yep.
But they got the cheat code.
Yeah, they got
they both got a cheat code. Yeah, so it's like, we'll see.
And there's a little rivalry there too
For sure.
between Chet and your boy.
Yeah,
Wemby.
I think
Chet nice.
Yeah, but Wemby's gonna go on his back if they match up.
I think Minnesota's dead man walking, man.
Oh yeah, they cooked.
They cooked.
They got lucky last night.
They got lucky. He disqualified himself.
Yeah, it would be 3-1 going back to San
For
Antonio.
sure.
Yeah.
They need another piece.
Yes, they do.
I don't know, we need another
Because
piece or
Randall,
I don't know what they need to do.
He can't score, and he can't create his own shot.
Julius has taken a huge step back in his game.
It's bad.
If he was the same guy from last year, I think they would have a chance in this series. So he's not, man. I don't know what the fuck going on with Julius.
Yeah, last year to me was different. That was like the best I've ever seen him. He was playing out of his mind last year, and then he kind of fell back to earth to what he actually is.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. So it looks like, we got to, the series got to play out. I think we all think that San Antonio OKC, and that's going to be a fun ass Western Conference Finals. My goodness.
Man.
Damn, that's going to be fun. I assume J-Dubs is back. It should be good to go. All right. We're going to the NFL, and sounds like my team is going to be opening the season against
Wednesday night.
Champ. Yep.
It's a weird night.
Isn't it usually Wednesday?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was Thursdays, but that could be true.
No, it's typically Wednesday. It's usually that Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's typically Wednesday. It says a lot about the Bears. It says that, well, first of all, everybody knows we're prime time now, so that's great. But if we can go in there, them getting their rings, go in there and whoop their ass. We got one of their too. Kobe Bryant is on the squad now. Man, this is going to set the stage for what I think is a pretty good season coming up. Any thoughts on this? You jealous?
No,
You sound jealous, man.
Jealous.
Why?
What are we jealous
Why
of
though?
for what? For getting
Why
a
though?
primetime game? We get those all the time.
I'm new here. I don't get
Yeah,
those often. So
Y'all finally got a headliner game? Like, we've been getting that shit for years. So I ain't mad at y'all. I'll be a Bears fan for a week. Hope y'all go in there and take care of business.
Say
Yeah.
you jealous.
But y'all got a chance to get them. They're coming off a long season. They got a new offensive coordinator who's never been an offensive coordinator. They lost a lot of guys in free agency. I mean, they right for the pick and get them fresh off week 1.
Yeah, I think we've gotten a lot better defensively. Offensively, I've got some questions about the Bears. I think that I'm not sure they're going tight end heavy, so it's going to be a lot of 12 personnel. I love all the tight ends that they have. Actually, I think Colston Loveland is our number 1 wide receiver. That's how this is gonna go.
You never want your tight end to be your best receiver.
Typically, when you have really good tight end play, your offense is very difficult to match up, and you typically go on runs, like playoff. Like that's just how that works from an offensive standpoint. I mean, think about when Tom was super nice, and I'm not equating.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But he had those 2 generational tight ends, and they were just unstoppable. I think that's kind of what they envision here is like, let's get really nice at this position where you can exploit safeties and linebackers and just, operate there. Because I don't think Luther Burden or Rome Odunze are ready to be number 1s. I just don't. I don't think Rome is a number 1. And I think Luther probably got another season. So, it's gonna run through the tight ends. And the running game. And so, I think I'm cool with that for right now. We'll see how it works.
So it's school football.
It's old school. Yes. Yes. We're going to do a lot of 12 personnel, a lot of 13. Run
Yeah,
out
the
of
3
it,
tight
pass
end
out of
sets
it.
are in vogue.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm expecting my guy to take number 18 to take another step here. He's got to clean up the mistakes. What you do with your hands, man? Oh, okay. I thought you was on some Caleb bashing like you
No,
usually
not
do.
today.
Clean up the mistakes, clean up the nails, all that.
I
Nails.
wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just
Hey.
wiping my hands off.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I actually think y'all got a chance to win the division.
Oh, again, 2 times in a row. Okay.
Yeah, Green Bay took a step back, in my opinion.
For sure.
Detroit, they about treading water.
Love
Minnesota might run up on y'all though.
Yes.
It's where I think it could get dicey.
Yes. They are a lot better. And they got the best well, I think him and O'Connell are 1A, 1B coaches actually, I mean, I'm not even going to go there. All 4 of these teams have great coaches. I'll say that. But I think Kevin O'Connell is an offensive genius in a lot of ways. And so, yes, it scares me a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I said this guy's got the best coach in the division.
I was about to.
Fuck crazy.
No, what the fuck? Why not? My
Oh
nigga
man.
nice, son. Fuck are you talking about? My nigga Ben Johnson, nice. Fuck are
He
you
can
talking
coach.
about?
He can coach. The other guys have just had
Done it for longer.
more sustained success.
Sure.
For me to say, well, this guy is better than them. Like, I can't say that. But he looks promising.
He coached circles around Matt LaFleur last year. That's all I wanted to say.
Yep.
I wanted to bring this graphic up to you guys. Interesting graphic, right? Just, highest paid player at every position. Is there anyone not deserving here?
JSN.
Dak.
Yeah, I was thinking Dax.
60 M's.
I think you gotta look into that though. For and this is coming from a Cowboy hater too. Just like go ahead and make it known. I'm defending Dak Prescott.
You do.
I'm defending him because he's also played on the franchise tag. Like Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are so bad at like re-signing people.
Mm-hmm.
They always wait till the last minute. So he always gets the top of the market value. If they sign him early, they can get better deals. So this is a result of that. How much he's getting paid compared to other players, yeah, it seems like it's a bad deal, but it's just like how he came about that. People have to consider. Cowboy hater hat back on.
They've got 2 guys on this list, meaning there's a lot of money tied up on that offensive side of the football and not had any return. And then they just pay CD, franchise George
Franchise tag,
Pickens.
buddy.
There is a lot of money on the offensive side of the football for the Cowboys. So, them sacrificing Micah was part of this, correct? Like, is that why they had to get off that contract? Like, what am I looking at here?
I don't know. The cap is, you can like maneuver that thing with all kind of like loopholes in the I don't think they necessarily had to move Micah because of the money that's allocated to these guys. It seemed like there was something else going on there.
Yeah.
Like it might have gotten personal there between him and Jerry and company. But yeah, like that's a lot of money to put on the offensive side of the ball, not really be like an elite offense.
I would say Tunsil's another guy that I don't think should be on this list. I think he's making a little bit too much. But he's protected Jaden, I guess, decently there.
I think Kittle.
I was gonna ask him how he feels about Kittle being on this list.
Like he's good, but it's just like, is he top of the market good?
He was the best player at his position last season. He's coming off of a Achilles now. You could say he might be diminished because of the Achilles injury, but pre-Achilles injury, he was the best tight end in the league. So he's making the best tight end in the league is making the most money. I can't say that that's overpaid.
I mean, Kittle was the best tight end in the league.
Yes. Who was better than him?
There's a lot of people who are close. I think the field is pretty bunched up, and I don't think he's like head and shoulders the best like tight end out.
I gotta look at the list.
I don't see any challengers from last year's crop of tight ends of who would be better than him.
I mean, I would say the tight end in place for the Raiders is better than
Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers. Yeah,
I would say no, but I do like that kid.
There's some guys. I mean, it's getting a little bit to be a diminished position. I like Laporta. I like Trey McBride. I like Bowers. I like Tucker Craft before he got hurt. And obviously I love Colston Leveland. I think he's,
up and coming.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, none of those guys to me are on his level. But
yeah, well, now with the Achilles
they might be
injury,
now.
they
Like
might
I
be
said,
now.
after the
For sure.
Achilles, yes,
Yeah.
possibly. But the contract was signed before he popped his Achilles at the end of the season. So like leading up to that point, he had been the best at his position. You could argue he's top 2, so that's to me still not overpaid. Whereas like Dak is not a top 5 quarterback, probably not top 10, but he's making the most money.
You know what?
When was the draft made? Because I think the running back who got drafted, Love, makes more than Saquon.
No, I think he's top 5 in salary, but I don't think he's making 20. I could be wrong, but I don't believe that to be the case. But he's making top 5 money.
I wanted to ask about Saquon. It wasn't as good of a year as the Madden. Is he regressing?
I think they just had a bad locker room last year.
Yes. But
I think there's a lot of going on behind the scenes. Just everyone's performance was down. I think he's still working this one.
My question to you is, I think it was a lot going on between Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, and that affected the entire team. Does the team not with Jalen Hurts, Keith? Like, that's what it kind of seems like to me.
I don't know if it was the OC, and it could be like the OC, how they're calling plays too. I don't know. Like, you don't f with Jalen Hurts now, but y'all won a Super Bowl with him. So
Exactly. They are going to see without A.J. Brown, this is going to look a whole lot different.
They would be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's not going to look as good.
Simmons not a replacement for A.J. Brown. He's good.
Yeah.
They drafted the Indiana kid, right?
Nah, they drafted the dude from USC, Mekhi Lemon.
Yeah.
Oh no, they got Lemon. Who traded up
Cooper
for
went
Cooper?
to the Jets.
It was the Jets. Yeah. I like Mekhi Lemon though. I'm higher on him than I think most of you guys here.
Like him, he was just not A.J. Brown.
No.
I got a sleeper team for you guys. Not necessarily a sleeper, but I think they're going to stay healthy enough to make and that's the city I live in, Bengals. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Joe. That kid is, if he just he can't stay on the field, man, but he is tremendous. At some point, you got to be able to stay on the field the entire year. I think might be the injury luck might happen this year for them. Chase, T. Higgins, you got the big boy on the other side now. Maybe that changes the defense, how it looks. I like how it feels for them to make a run. We'll see how that goes.
I actually think in the same division, the Browns can make a little run and surprise some people. I like what they did in the draft.
Wow.
They already had a good defense last year. They didn't have any wide receivers. They went out and got 2 of them. That quarterback position is the question mark.
They're deep at quarterback, though.
Yeah, they are.
And they said the kid from Arkansas been looking good so far in the OTAs.
I hate that they did that. I was hoping he could win somewhere else. He could take somebody's job, but I don't want it to be Shedeur.
He might. I was about to say he might. He might take somebody's job. You guys like Shedeur far more than I do. He's got like star ability in terms of like arm strength and being able to run. So if you could get it cooking with him,
damn.
From what I've seen, I like him as a prospect. He didn't jump off the screen as being successful your rookie year.
I feel that.
Yeah. Shedeur at least had the arm talent to where he threw for a bunch of yards. Yeah. Shedeur was a first-round quarterback.
He was.
Nobody said it. Yeah.
I didn't see it that way.
All right. A couple one gotta goes, and we'll get out of here. Oh, it was one thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to ask y'all before we get into this. Who was one player that you thought was going to be trash that ended up being like really, really good? My guy, who I thought was not going to be in the NBA, was Jalen Brunson. I thought he was going to be out of the league 2 years tops. This is the real deal. And that was like a huge miss on my part. Is there any guy in y'all past who y'all thought you projected that wouldn't be great, ended up being great?
Minus Jason Tatum.
Interesting.
Really didn't hear of him until he came out. I didn't know he was the number 2 overall prospect.
Yeah.
when he got drafted, I'm like, who's this light skinned?
That's what you didn't fuck with him because he was super light skinned.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's
Probably had a
crazy.
lot to do with it.
yeah. I was just like, who's this light skinned? It doesn't matter.
Don't like people because of the color of their skin.
I can agree. I didn't say yeah. I
It don't matter how well you hoop. If you light skin, it's just like a
didn't say
negative.
you don't make
Damn.
you light skinned. Chill out. Chill out. It could be light skinned, like be dark skinned. It's what it is. I don't dislike light skinned people. I was just like, who's this?
No, I know you don't dislike them,
Tatum.
but
Light skinned niggas can hoop. When I seen Halliburton, I'm like, oh, this light skinned can hoop.
part of it was because he was light skinned, you were shocked how good he was. That's what it sounded like.
No,
It speaks to
I
your
think
bias.
that's who he was. Getting drafted number 2 overall. Usually, I know the number 2 overall pick this year. Like, I've heard of him before. I've seen him
Right.
play. That's it. When he got drafted, it was kind of a shock.
I'm trying to think of somebody on top of my head.
I'll stick to the same team. Jaylen Brown.
Hmm?
Jaylen Brown.
Really?
Yeah, coming out. I'm like, this kid can't dribble. What is he? How's he gonna be a star in the league? He can barely dribble, but he ended up putting it all together there. He still can't really dribble, but it's good enough. It's good
He went
enough.
here at least. So would he go number 5 or something?
I think he went 3.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, he went 3.
Hmm.
Was it the Lonzo Ball draft, right?
No, that's Tatum.
That's Tatum. He was the Brandon Ingram draft.
Yeah.
He went after Brandon Ingram.
Bro, you got one? No.
I guess it's kind of like cliche a little bit, maybe, but Klay Thompson. I mean, always been able to shoot, but he
The light skin guy.
it was just somebody that I thought of. I mean, he overachieved. I will say that. I mean, he's known as one of the best shooters ever now. I don't think anybody really saw that coming. So, not a superstar or nothing, but definitely a true. They don't win those championships without him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's all.
We can debate who had a better or more of an impact between Dre and Clay. We've had this talk.
I don't think it's a debate, but
I do.
Draymond is as good as. Yeah, you used to say he was better than Clay for a little while, and I was like, you are.
That's crazy.
It's like you are out of your mind, but you used to try
Everybody-
to make that argument.
Not everybody. A lot of people really forget how good Clay was on defense before he got hurt. I mean, he would guard their best player, and then still go drop 30 for you.
Meanwhile, Dre would give you that mean 8, 5, and 6.
Then foul out.
Draymond did a lot. I mean, don't be wrong. He did a lot, but it is easier to find someone like Dre than someone like Clay.
6'8" power forward who can dribble.
His skill set is not as easy to
Draymond
replicate.
can't dribble. Draymond cannot.
His skill set is a little unique. His skill set's a little unique, but
It is, but look at what Clay's done. We've never seen that.
Clay's is the far better player though. His skill set is more easy to find, but not at that level of it.
One
I would agree.
good at, one ain't. So
I think that's based on a lot.
He what is his Achilles, right?
His
Or his
Achilles
ACL?
and his knee within
Yeah,
like a
there's-
year and a half of each other.
His
Yeah,
body betrayed him.
Yeah, he got hurt badly. Not no small injury. It's like the Achilles and like the ACL.
He was out for like 2 years.
Yeah, I know, because of like
Yeah,
back-to-back injuries.
Yeah,
That's
it was the injuries that did him in. It wasn't like he just turned into a scrub.
There was 2 years where you didn't really play like NBA ball. That's going to throw off a lot.
leave it alone. But
Mr.
Dre,
Triple
man,
single, your boy.
that was nice during that time, man. Listen, all right, let's just move on. One gotta go. One get to go. I like this one. Starberry, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, Gilbert
He did.
Arenas. Early 2000s point guards. All scorers. All got handle. All nice.
They was nice. They was nice, man. I remember these guys. They was
damn.
nice.
Who's safe?
That's a tough one. I say Starberry.
That's you. I'm saying BD safe.
Yeah, I would say that left side is safe.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll
Yeah,
say
BG
Gil.
was nice.
Yeah, Arenas is safe for me. Hey,
Hmm.
yeah. He's the nicest on the list.
You think so?
Gun-toting Gil.
You think so?
I do. I think he's the nicest overall on the list. Not
I
that the
think
other
he's
ones
the
aren't,
best.
you know.
You know, all of them. Yeah, we ain't saying the other ones are bad. You just saying you think he the
I ain't
best.
saying that, but I think Gilbert might be the nicest.
Hey, franchise got to go.
Yeah, I was thinking Steve Francis too. Even though this doesn't look like Steve Francis, it's more like
It
Steve.
doesn't look like him. The
They
other
got
ones
the
look
other
like
ones.
him
The other
though.
ones
The other
do,
ones are
yeah.
good. The other ones are good. Ooh, yeah. To me, it's between Steve Francis and franchise and Gil. It's between one of them two. For me,
Gil was nice in his heyday, though.
yeah,
He was nice.
He used to cook. He used to cook on offense.
If he wasn't a head case, he would definitely be the best player here. So, wow, I'm getting franchise out of here.
Yep, I agree. You gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Steve. I'm gonna cut Steve. It's between him and Gil. I'm gonna go with Gil's explosive scoring ability to give him the nod over. But Steve franchise was nice though too.
Was.
And he had them like actually relevant. Gilbert never actually had a team relevant. He just scored a lot of points.
That's fair.
Franchise played with Tracy McGrady though, didn't he?
I think he was the iteration
Beginning.
right before.
Before T-Mac got there. It was T-Mac and Yao. I think he was like at the end. They might have crossed paths when Steve Francis was like at the twilight of his career.
Both played with Yao. Because I remember it was a couple years where it was franchise and Yao was that 1-2 for Houston. And then I'm not sure, was it a trade? But I don't believe franchise and T-Mac was on a team at the same time. They might got traded
Not
for
like
each
in their
other.
prime. No.
Because if I'm not mistaken, franchise went to Orlando. So they might have got traded for each other. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, we got the internet. We can look it up. But
they weren't hooping together like prime
don't think
T-Mac
so.
and prime Steve Francis.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut Gilbert because Steve meant more to, like, he actually played winning basketball. They didn't win a championship, but he played got his team to the playoffs competitively for a little while. Whereas Gilbert was like scoring a lot of points on bad teams.
Right, Keith?
But yeah, sorry, Steve. Gotta go.
Keith?
Yeah, Steve Francis.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. LeJuan. My man. Hey, man. First of all, man, LaMelo, I feel LaMelo, man. He's just his own person, dog. Congratulations to LaMelo and his partner. I think her name is Anna, not Hannah, but Anna Montana. And they just brought him a little baby boy, LeJuan. That means, what's his name? Who's LeVar Ball's now grandfather? Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What do y'all think about?
Right?
Has he? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know if his other
Angelo,
brothers got kids.
I think, has a baby. I think.
Them is in LA.
The older brother probably got one.
That's what I think it
The
is.
older brother probably got one.
Yeah. LeAngelo.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Congratulations, LeJuan, to the fam. LeJuan there, LeTou Loden. So
Next one got to be Latu, though,
gotta
right?
be LeTou.
They bet not. They bet
LaDeuce.
not say Latu.
LeDeuce.
LaDeuce.
Do say some
No.
That's crazy.
La for in Spanish is no, it was French is the. So he,
Spanish love would be like one. The would be the.
the. No,
So it could be, if it's Spanish and English, it could be the one.
No, if French is la is the.
Spanish too.
Was Spanish.
But la would be like the feminine, right? Because they have
maybe you're right.
they have masculine and feminine gender.
Maybe you're right, man. You the one. Listen, I don't know. I got one language over here, bro.
That would be masculine. La would be feminine.
So this is the one, essentially, is the translation.
Yes, if you did Spanglish.
Or it would be El Uno if it was, you know what I'm saying? If you, all right, never mind.
Yeah, El Uno if you did just all Spanish.
Yeah, what y'all think about the name? Y'all like it?
LeJuan. I like it. It's a little weird, but LeJuan, Blue, everybody got some unique kind of different names out there. Huh?
It's in my opinion, it's silly. But hey, it's not my
Man.
baby. So congratulations. I hope the baby's healthy. I would not name my kid LeJuan. Or West or North or East or South.
Damn.
I'm good.
Call him 1 for short, I guess.
Damn,
He said
Uno.
he just on all their names.
And that baby is worth more than me and probably ever will be.
Nah, I don't. I think it's cool. Well, 1. Call him 1 for short.
Definitely gonna hoop, right?
Better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
never
feel
can
like
tell.
I
I
feel
have a
like
lot.
Melo isn't like his father. Not saying that he won't hoop. I don't know if he's gonna have that driving force like his father did with his 3 sons. Not that he like forced them, but like he kind of did. I mean, really to like hoop. That's what it sounds like. It was like in his plan for his kids to hoop. I don't know if LaMelo gives off that kind of vibe.
Well, since your kids made it to the league, though, you don't gotta go to that extent. Now, since you have kids in the league, now this LeBron's gonna be at games
That's fair.
around people. He's gonna be the ball boy and stuff. So
There's
he's
more
gonna be
access. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot of these millennials, their kids are going to the league. Gil will have a kid in the league next year.
He does.
Rondo
Jason
will.
Richardson. A lot of guys have kids in
The guys that we watch, we get old. All the guys we used to
Man.
watch, they kids is in the league now.
Boozer.
Rondo got a kid that's like young and
Truth.
nice. He's like,
Uh,
he's like 7th grade, 8th grade playing varsity. Cold with
And
it.
busting their ass.
Yeah, he's cold with it. He's cold. I don't know how tall he's gonna be, but he's nice with it.
his dad wasn't that tall, but he was nice.
Hopefully the UK land at least that one. God damn.
He's nice.
Please.
I think you got to get that one.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't call it.
Boo's sent his son to Duke. I think Rondo.
Can't call it. So
Nice with it.
but shout out to Rajon. And the last one gotta go. Speaking of tight ends, pause. Like this is a good one. I like this. This one. I think one guy is just like less dynamic than the rest of these. Well, let me say it. One gotta go. George Kittle, Jason Witten, Greg Olsen, Jimmy Graham. The guy I think is the least dynamic out of these 4 is Jason Witten. He was nice though, but he was a little bit more robotic than the other 3. The other 3 were better athletes, so that's why he has to go.
So you cut Witten.
Yeah, easy.
He had a borderline Hall of Fame career.
I like the.
I wish we would have took Kittle out and put another tight end from this generation because we're kind of finding like current players and people who are retired already.
I let this pick the one guy to go. He picked the 49er. I should have edited it. I just did it.
Nah, I tried to get all.
Did it.
I went with guys that are like borderline Hall of Famers. 4 of them.
Jimmy and Greg are safe.
Who's not a borderline Hall of Famer on this list? What am I missing?
This is why I didn't want George Kittle on here.
You guys don't think he's a borderline Hall of Fame player. You guys are
you're just
insane.
be on his sack. Like, sir,
All right.
I'm sorry.
When he gets that gold jacket in a few years, we'll revisit this.
There's a lot of tight ends that are good now, though. So I don't know. I have to look at his stats all the time. I don't know. One got to go with, you have to go with Jason Witten, but he was cold, though.
He was cold.
He was nice, man. I don't know.
I'm going to choose the least athletic person on here.
You couldn't really.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not close. He
was the slowest.
The slowest for sure. Greg was an incredible tight end for us and for the Panthers. Jimmy in New Orleans with Drew,
He's
a monster.
Problem.
He lived in the end zone.
Dunking over that goalpost. He was
He
nice.
was.
And then George is nice. I can't lie. He real. So he can fuck around and go off for like 150, and you look up, he got 150 yards. That's how nice he is.
Yeah, he's the best yak guy on there.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'll give you that. Greg was nice yak as well, but I'll give it to you. Cool. Sure.
Yeah, be hating on that.
Sure.
Y'all be hating on that.
Sure.
That's something.
Sure. All right.
You had to him and Harder say he's a better yak guy than George or Greg Olsen. Y'all are
Sure,
insane.
man.
The game is also different too, though. Like it's two different generations of tight ends. So yeah, like it's more of a passing league now. So yeah, George Kittle better be a better yak guy.
I hope I'm
I
not
guess-
thinking of Jason Witten like too late in his career where he was like older.
I think you're thinking of old man Witten. Y'all disrespected him. Jason was nice.
He was nice.
I'm cutting Greg Olsen.
What? Get the
Yeah,
out of
Greg
here.
Olsen.
Who you got?
Greg
Who y'all
Olsen was
got?
nice. I mean, everybody on this list is nice. Like I'm not saying Greg Olsen was a scrub. I'm taking the productivity from Jason Witten.
No, I agree with y'all. The least athletic, obviously, is Jason.
Why am I getting all these pad ads? What?
Blame your girl.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Get your own YouTube account.
You just said it too. You know they can't hear you talk.
Now they heard you talking about pads. That's all you about to get.
What the?
Right.
Yeah, it was all like, that's a top 10 player of his career. That? Come on now.
Yeah.
Like I said, highlights can fool you, man.
Well, look at Tony. These highlights all in the red zone.
He was the red zone target.
Yeah. He wasn't about to run and go get you no.
He wasn't a yak guy.
Yeah, at all.
Man, this could barely run.
He runs stiff.
Let me see this. Okay, this is outside. Let me see.
Outside of the
Okay, Tony.
Yeah, Tony was nice.
Oh,
That's a top 10 play in his career. All right.
crazy.
This has to go, bruh.
He got tackled and then he got back up.
Man, get this out of
Then he caught it and fell. Loki
What
wanted
the
to see number one. Yeah, I was bad.
Highlights don't do the justice.
Hey!
Please. Yo, Jason Witten, you're out of here.
Those are like regular plays you see every Sunday. And
Dog, what the
Thursday.
Tony Romo was like, oh my God, he's fighting for his life back there. That was a top play for Tony Romo.
Right. Right.
No, his highlights are not going to be like, like Jimmy Graham. You'll see him like jumping over people, catches, and then they both were red zone targets. It's just Jimmy Graham better.
Jimmy would
Pull up
take
the
off
highlights
and
of someone else
into
on
the
that list.
30-yard pass.
All right, yeah. Let me
Anyone
do-
else besides
anybody.
Kittle.
I was
You don't
trying
need to
to
pull up Kittle. He just trucks. We don't need to watch that.
I'm pulling up Greg, man.
Greg would be a decent.
Greg, nice.
I don't believe that.
Has some speed on him.
No, the wasn't athletic. Like he was a slow poke, but he used to get open though.
My number 7 best play ever.
A crossing route. Like, what the Yo.
I think they put it in there because he got knocked down. I mean, he was falling to the ground like your
Damn.
boy.
Okay, he ain't do that.
Yeah.
Boy, you want to change your pick?
Yeah, I told you highlights could make. No,
There's a lot of them.
You're right. He looks like a wide receiver, damn near.
He was Cam's number one for real.
Like Greg Olsen was nice,
and yet you cut him.
They all borderline Hall of Famers.
Can't believe Jason Witten, man. He is not no borderline Hall of Famer, G. Boy,
I said y'all don't think he's a borderline Hall of Famer?
Oh hell no. Okay. Oh, that's on y'all. That's on y'all, G. He nice, man. All right, one more topic we get up out of here, man. We gotta talk about
your boy.
He's still employed.
What you talking about? What y'all talking about?
He's still employed, man.
Oh, Vrabel. Yeah. I kind of want to talk about her husband for a second. Look at this man. He's taking her back, y'all. He is not leaving this woman.
Why they blur out Michael like that?
Why they put the pic with Michael there? Oh, that was dirty.
He talking about the baby. You talking about the baby.
The kid.
Baby Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's I feel him blurring it out.
One question, guys. Well, I know the answer for all y'all. So I'm not going to ask that directly. I'm going to ask, what's going through this
I'm not trying to justify it because I wouldn't feel this way. Do you think there's money involved?
She ain't got a job no more.
I don't know if is he caked up?
From what I understand, he's very successful.
They usually have like fidelity clauses where you can like get out of that shit.
Meaning he does not want to.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Maybe he knew about it.
Probably do.
Some guys like that stuff. They don't mind their woman having a side dude. I'm just saying.
Some like to watch.
They do. They out there.
Y'all niggas wild.
What?
No, I mean it's a king. It's called cucking.
Cucking, yeah. There's niggas that like that shit.
It's no different. It's no different where there are men that got a girlfriend. Say what? What I missed?
He said Big Bad Mike walks in the room. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
It's a real thing.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to give y'all the runway. I know, Keith, go crazy, man.
No, y'all made me go crazy last week.
No, go crazy, dog. Go crazy. Crazy.
This one's pretty safe. This is pretty safe. This is a safe space for this one.
Go crazy, man.
Red pill.
No. This is different. No. This is different.
This is apples and oranges. This one's apples and oranges.
Only difference is the hue.
Nah, this is a whole different situation.
No, come on, man. This
is a whole different.
Has been publicly humiliated and has gone back to this woman, dog. And he's the breadwinner.
It's a tell of two stories and the type of people you should attach yourself to. In both cases, the female shown traits of you shouldn't attach yourself to this person. And one of them is choosing this, and the other person chose to do another thing. But the other person got criticized for it. And his image was tarnished, apparently.
It's not the same situation.
Yeah, because his image should be.
Who you talking about, Vrabel or her husband?
He's talking about the husband. But I don't see the analogy between him and Clay.
There is no. I don't think.
No. The only analogy is the traits in the woman they chose.
Sure. The difference is he married this one. Clay was just probably having fun. We don't know.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know his intentions, but
that's what you do with. Yeah.
But they got. I don't know if he's doing it because they got kids. Maybe one of them is Mike's. Maybe not. Maybe Michael is Michael Jr. I don't know.
Sometimes you making so much bread that you don't care.
You care about, bro. You care about if that baby's yours or not.
My son is named after this guy.
Dog.
That's crazy.
You name my son after your lover? Like that's
after Big Bad Mike.
That's wild. That's pretty wild.
I gotta get out. I'm done.
It seems like she reached a point of no return with this.
Yeah, but Clay was also smart and didn't have a kid with her.
But Keith, they're married. They've been married for
they're
like
married
7
with
years.
Kids. This is a whole different situation and dating a celebrity who'd be doing wild shit. And then it blew up. Like, I mean, she's only kind of famous in the sports world. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? I don't really see the analogy between.
Me either, but I'm trying to let him cook.
Nah, that's all I got to say. Nah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah. But the baby they're holding in your arms is named after another guy.
Crazy.
Allegedly.
Crazy. This is a wild one.
They happen to have the same name. We're not going to sit here and say he's named after them. They just happen to have the same name.
We didn't even bring up the fact that they was caught on that boat when she was 7 months pregnant with the one she named Michael. I mean,
got to be lining up a DNA test.
Probably.
I don't know. I asked people,
or he might be like, I've been raising them, and I don't even want to know. Like they might kid.
But you ain't been raising them that long. It ain't like he's 5 or 7.
He is 5. I think he is 5.
Is he 5?
Yeah, no, he's That's
damn.
The first 5 years of his life. I mean, he might just be like, I don't even want to know.
Which is wilder because his name. Sounds like his name was Tom.
No, I mean,
or
it could or couldn't be. It's probably a coin flip on.
I would say that's Vrabel's son. I would say all signs point to that.
Even if it's not,
I don't know. It's
names out there.
I would definitely go get me a test done. I have to.
So in his shoes, y'all would want to know, or y'all would?
Yes.
Y'all would.
I would definitely want to know because I'm not getting the next 13 years raising this child, and old dude's not paying nothing.
Think that the fact that he doesn't want to know says that he would be devastated at the news type.
Probably so.
If he did find out.
I'll be already devastated.
I agree, but I think he's kind of putting some of this stuff, he's just chalking it up to she made a mistake. Let's move on. That's what I'm
Yeah,
kind
a
of.
mistake.
I forever gotta look at my little son named Michael.
That's crazy.
And it
Yeah,
reminded
I
me
would
of
have
Big
to, I would
Dad
have
Mike.
to get into, even though it would be extremely hard, and anybody that has kids, like, I'm sure Sean, if you found out somehow
Yeah.
your little girl wasn't yours, you would be heartbroken, obviously,
For sure.
but
Yeah,
you
for
would
sure.
definitely want to know.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. If
So
it was
are
any
you
question, you would have to kind of find out.
Yeah.
yeah, like 5 years after the fact, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it, like if it when it first happens, you're like, all right, but like 5 years in, tricky. It's tricky.
Tricky to me, especially when his name is Michael.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no,
It's not
that's
tricky to me at
wild.
all.
On that tip, I do kind of I wouldn't want to be, linking back up, but I feel what I'm saying, if he was like I'm raising them regardless. But
I at least gotta know. If you're gonna raise them, like that's your prerogative. I'm at least know.
I think everybody involved needs to know.
I agree.
the kid, I feel you
Sure, for
from the
sure.
kid's perspective. That is fair. That is a good point. That is a good point.
You can't just have this kid believe that this guy's his dad and we really ain't.
Right.
He's a love child.
They both could be. And if they both are his, they ain't no love child. Like that's his wife.
Yeah.
That's Vrabel's wife. You're just there, bro. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Keep the lights on.
Gee, come on, man. When I saw this, I was shocked.
That
Shocked.
he took her back.
Yes.
Yeah, it's wild. That's pretty.
The reason why is because and apparently they've been out, they ain't hiding. They've been at they kids like events together. He has been publicly humiliated by this woman. You got to go to work. You got to go to church. You got to go to the grocery store.
Everywhere you go.
Everybody knows what's going on. And you just going to let this fly? Dog. That could be another son that you raising?
And not know.
Boy,
Yeah.
I would. I ain't gonna say this. Well, fuck it. No, I ain't gonna say that. But
Speak your mind, man. Don't lead us
no.
on.
I was gonna say like
Don't lead us on, man. Go ahead and say it.
the Chris Benoit shit. You remember what? You know what I'm saying? I'd have lost it in that. I'd have saw red in that, man. I really would have.
Nah, I can't. I wouldn't be having no parts of no Mother's Day smooches.
Gee, what? Mother's Day smooch?
All this nigga Big Bad Mike got to do is just text her with a heart.
And
Happy Mother's Day.
on the next thing smoking.
And
Son,
she's over there soaking, and you hear
boy,
looking like a sucker.
somebody needs to talk to this man.
I think he's known for a long time.
More
Like,
like
I mean,
It's
your wife got a
possible.
7-year relationship with another man, and you don't know nothing about
Yeah.
it. That's not likely.
to the extent that she named her child.
Yeah.
It's not likely you didn't know anything about this.
Like I
Like
said,
the rest of the world didn't.
right.
But there's no way you didn't know.
Like I said, he might have been okay with her having a dude on the side.
Apparently, he's at least
Much
okay with
success
it.
to you guys.
Like, is he into it? Is
Yeah.
the question to me? Is he into it? Because he's apparently okay with it because he took her back.
My big,
If you last question, and then we can get off this. Okay, let's say that is your kink. Let's say you are a cuck, and you in the closet hiding while she getting piped.
Peeking out.
Cool. That's your thing. That's y'all thing. Y'all married. Do what y'all are married. Y'all took vows. Whatever y'all want to do. That's not my business. The fact that she got pregnant. Now we get into another stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
This is more than just cucking. That's his. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference here?
The Mike, the junior or alleged junior
Gee,
It changes the whole like
dynamic.
scenario, dynamics, all that.
boy, this is wild. This is one of the wildest sports stories I've ever seen.
This is wilder than Kraft.
It's not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
It's not even close. That man just went to go get some happy endings. Cool. This is
Couple rubbing
crazy.
tugs.
This is crazy. So I'm not sure how it plays out. Vrabel he's still on the team. He's still there.
I told you I didn't think he was gonna get fired.
So unreal.
Even if this was Mike Tomlin, he'll be gone.
Let this be a black man. My
Yes.
God.
It's not even any black man. It's like someone who's been with the franchise for 20 years, made the playoffs almost every single year, like track record, has all kinds of wins, championship.
Yes.
Like, as far as coaching resume, Vrabel doesn't come close.
Yes.
Mike Tomlin would be gone already in a heartbeat. He would be going through so much scrutiny, right?
I think so.
Yes.
I do too.
Udoka went through scrutiny.
They were saying I heard the argument that because they were on subordinates, it was kind of different.
That was different. That was a whole different situation.
In terms of the Michigan coach and Ime Udoka, they were.
There's a power dynamic of being a head coach and a journalist.
I agree with you. But there's no direct power dynamic.
It's not a direct.
It's a little
bit
more.
I agree
with you. It's a little bit more. You can massage it a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But I agree. She broke a lot of stories that she got directly from the Knicks. And that's crazy. That's nuts. So
that speaks to like the journalistic element. But like as a head coach, you don't really have shit to do with that.
Sure. I mean,
Whereas like the Ndoku situation, he was like, with people that had to work up under you. That's like a obvious you can't do that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Crazy. Shout out to y'all. Blessings, peace and blessings, guys. Because I don't know. I can't wrap my head around this one.
Yeah. If he's okay with it.
Hey, that's your life, man.
I honestly think that if he found out that one of them kids wasn't his, he would be devastated. That's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my money is he don't want to know.
He don't want to know.
Probably not. I mean, I know like with mine's older, but if I found out that my oldest wasn't mine, I'm still raising her. I would.
I think that's where he's at. I think
I would definitely still raise. Like our relationship wouldn't change.
Yeah. Well, luckily, both of our daughters look like us. So
right.
No denying that one.
Not a problem.
Yeah. So, wow. Thanks for listening to the Rashawn Franklin Show. This is wild, son. Shout out to this man, Mr. Rossini. Boy, for real, we need to pray for this man because it ain't no telling
what he's going through.
Ain't no telling, dog.
Mentally
rough. Like I said, unless he's into it, then it ain't no big.
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think anybody's into raising kids that ain't his.
Or the kid element. The kid element makes it.
Took my wife and name the kid after you. I love that.
Yeah, raising kids that ain't mine.
Woo! And I'll raise it like it's mine. That's crazy.
Crazy.
It's wild. I ain't endorsing it, but if that's what he want to do.
We thought this was like a goodbye smooch, maybe like it was like, okay, we about to start the divorce proceeding type shit. But the article said, the article said that they cool. Like it's like business as usual. Like nothing happened.
Yeah, it don't look like a goodbye smooch looking at the photos.
I heard she's about to come out with like a tell-all.
She's stitching on all the coaches she would. I got a strong feeling that he's not the only one.
Really? So you think she was messing around with like multiple coaches?
Players and coaches.
What about Big Ray?
Players and coaches, yes. He might have been a favorite, but
that's crazy.
But yeah, there's some other players and coaches that she
for the streets.
Pete Carroll.
Alright. We ain't had like a super scandalous like NFL season before.
You about to get one. He gonna have to answer this for like every week.
Good luck. It's gonna be TMZ at all his press conferences. I wouldn't even want to go through that if I was him.
Feel you.
That sounds.
I might step down for a year. And then do you get another job if you do step down?
Maybe college.
I don't know. I might
come down. What's next?
I might answer those damn questions at the press conference just to keep all these millions coming.
Yeah, I might just bite the bullet.
If
I step down, ain't no telling I get another job.
I'm not gonna let this mess up my money. I don't think I would. It may be hard.
Me neither.
but that's my bread. Shoot, ask away. Yeah, I was doing it.
Yeah, I hit her.
Yeah, I was piping.
Listen, man,
I'm the pappy. What you
Right,
talking about?
right.
Yeah.
It's me,
it was
Mike Jr.
a difficult time in my life, and I've been going to counseling and healing. That would be the route I would take.
Boom.
I forgot about, and then they got Stephon on that team. I don't know if he coming back, but I would sign him to get deflect something off of Vrabel. You know what I'm saying? Bring old Stephon back. Shout out to
And
Stephon.
his drama.
He got the big NG, the not guilty,
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Steph.
Yeah, that was a wild.
Yeah, that woman was nuts.
I don't know what be going. He always inside.
You literally every woman that come close to him, he piping. That's what it seemed like. And I'm not hating.
Nah, do you, bro?
Yeah, but
It's funny how he was viewed as a distraction in that locker room.
And whole time,
Right, the whole time.
You got a kid named after you. Tell you.
Yeah, what do you tell people? Don't be a distraction.
We don't see color. Why are you bringing up race? Like, people have different standards.
I don't know. You guys all are 100% certain if it was a black head coach, he would be fired.
Look how the player has been scrutinized, and the player got
And the media would be eating this man alive.
Boy, are you
way
kidding me?
worse.
A successful black head coach, like the Mike Tomlin one, is
it would be a disaster for him.
Yes,
be a disaster.
So y'all all think he definitely would be fired?
I don't know if he would be fired. I think he would be, but there's no way to prove it. But would the media be covering this in a different manner? Yeah. Yeah, this angle would be completely different, and there would be so much bad press about him. It'd be different.
Look how they did the player that plays on the same team. What was said about him? He no longer plays for the team, even though he put up a decent season.
He was the number one wide receiver there. I would sign Stephon, actually, personally.
Yeah, he can still hoop.
So, actually, we might need to.
He's been cleared.
So, just hide your. Yo, listen, hey, if Stephon Diggs is coming to Chicago, hide your. Please, guys, hide them. He's coming.
He's coming.
Yo,
gotta catch them all,
man.
Yeah, Stephon be on that.
Man. So, all right. Well, man, what a convo to end this. Thank you, listening to the Rashawn Franklin Show. Catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, all love. We out there. Thanks for listening. Peace.